I'm back on my BS, by the way. I'm drinking iced tea. I know it's got a bathroom-esque quality color to it, but I'm drinking iced tea. All right, let's get into the game. 7-Up, good tidings. Oishi, good tidings. How was my trip, you might ask? How was my trip, you might ask? Let me tell you something. I saw some unhinged stuff on the drive, okay? On the drive was nuts. So Beth and I leave out of the city at like, well, trust me and we will escape from the city, number 1. Number 2, we left the city on Saturday at like 8 a.m. We left really, really early. And then immediately upon this like this 6-hour drive, I'll say 6-hour drive, I'll round up to 6 hours. We get out of the city and we see this sign for a restaurant that's called Pea Soup Anderson's. We see a sign for a restaurant that's called Pea Soup Anderson's. And the sign is not like, oh, pull over right now. You can get a bowl of piping hot pea soup right now if you stop. If you stop. You know what the sign said? Pea Soup Anderson's in 180 miles. In 180 miles. If you remember that Pea Soup Anderson's exists, you can stop by and get a little bit of a pea soup. Streganina, good tidings, good tidings. And I was amazed at this. I didn't know that you could. Oh, I don't know about this one, folks. I don't know about this one, folks. It's scary. It's spooky scary. Are we going Tenhou Dreamers right now? I don't even know what this hand is. 180 miles, Pea Soup Anderson's. We're driving. Nothing's doing. And Beth and I aren't even talking. Or, excuse me, Beth and I aren't even talking. Beth and I aren't even listening to any podcasts. We're just talking with one another. You know, humans used to do back in the day? They would just talk to one another. We were just talking to one another. 80 miles go by. We see another sign. Pea Soup Anderson's. It's 100 miles from now. If you remember, in 100 miles, Pea Soup Anderson's will be there to serve you when you need it the most. Hang on. I think this should be fine. I think that's our best course of action right now. I don't know if that's true, but that's the decision that we made. If we draw into a 6, that'd be pretty tight. Tic Tac Tiger, good tidings. Bauer, good tidings. And so Beth and I are driving. We don't think about it. We're like, Pea Soup Anderson's is in 100 miles. Randomly, I swear to God, randomly we pull over. We randomly pull over in a rest stop as we are on the way to my parents' place. We see Pea Soup Anderson's. It is in the biggest building I have ever witnessed in my entire freaking life, and Beth and I start screaming louder than I've ever screamed in my entire life, mind you. I don't know what I'm doing with this hand. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing with this hand. And it was like, oh my God, it worked on us. It worked on us. The messaging for Pea Soup Anderson's was so calculated. I thought it was so above propaganda, and look at me getting slurped. How was the soup? We didn't stop for the soup, but I was just I was screaming because I thought Pea Soup. I was so excited. I was so excited that we even saw Pea Soup Anderson's. With the windmill, indeed. Luna Leaf, good tidings. Bread Bowl, good tidings. Chewy, good tidings. And so yeah, I think next time we gotta go to Pea Soup Anderson's. You gotta make a whole pilgrimage for that. It's a special occasion. It's a special occasion. How is the trip itself? Great question. Thank you for asking. Beth and I slept in the basement, okay? Beth and I slept in the basement. Loondex, good tidings. We slept on a mattress that I had slept on when I was in high school. And that mattress was bought secondhand. This mattress at this point is at least 15 years old. I don't know if I have to explain the constitution of a mattress over time, right? I don't know if you wanted me, for example, to graph the constitution of a mattress over time, labeling the axis constitution time. This is a fucking nosedive. Y equals mx plus b. This is about to be the most negative. This is about to be the most negative m you've ever seen in your entire life. Glitch, good tidings. The mattress was so fucked up, and it was a full-size mattress, by the way. It was a full-size mattress. As in, like, it's small. It's what Beth and I still sleep on right now, but like, it's small and it's fricked up. I promise you. I promise you. Oh, maybe I should have thrown this away. I'm not really sure what's going on with this hand. I'll be the first to admit it. Maybe a little bit of Tanya dreaming. 4 of circles would be the nut draw. We're shields down, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed this, but we're shields down. I would roll over in bed and the springs would be so just freaking loaded and ready to explode that it would send Beth like 50 feet in the air if I just like roll over and move an inch. Girl Luigi, good tidings. Crafty J, good tidings. The bed situation, I did not sleep. I genuinely did not sleep. And you're gonna, oh, you exaggerate my storytelling friend. The sleeping schedule was so fricked up. I'm telling you, I didn't sleep for like 4 days. I'm still exhausted right now. I am still exhausted right now. It's not okay. I sleep on a freaking twin because a bigger bed would take up too much room in my studio apartment. It's a nightmare. Small mattresses do be kind of a nightmare though. Why? Because I got a thick, huge ass, baby. I don't know. So the sleeping situation was not great. I'm gonna be honest with you. If my parents' place was an Airbnb, I'm not gonna leave a 5-star review. I'm gonna just tell you that much right there. I'm not gonna leave a 5-star review, just like my country. I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. I'm folding, by the way. I'm folding. Getting a California king for my ass. That's damn right. Oh, so the sleep schedule was really messed up. Now, what did my parents get me for Christmas? Oh, dude, I talk about this in tomorrow's Mahjong video. So apologies if you're getting a little double dipping, okay? Apologies if you're feeling a little double dipped right now. My parents got me a massage gun for Christmas, and that's okay. That's definitely okay. I don't talk about this on tomorrow's Mahjong video, by the way. I already forgot what I was gonna say, so please forgive me. Hang on. I'm doing it. Hashtag Suji Gaming. They didn't know that I had bought a massage gun and literally used it twice over the course of 4 years and then sold it on offer up like 2 weeks ago. So I had to pretend that oh, how interesting. Beth was like, oh, how interesting. We're both smiling to each other the whole time. This I do talk about on tomorrow's YouTube video. Have you ever experienced fear and discomfort? Like, I don't mean like, oh, we saw an Ari Aster film at the cinema this past weekend. Watching Midsommar. I felt a little off balance spiritually afterwards. Have you ever felt that? Do you know what I mean? Like a little, like fear and uncomfortableness? Fear and discomfort? Yeah, I've been outside. Okay, that is extremely funny. Let me tell you something. I experienced a new type of fear and discomfort, okay? Now, Borland fan of good tidings. My mom watches my YouTube videos. And look, there are a lot of disturbing things I've seen, okay? I was raised on the internet. There's a lot of disturbing things that I have seen. When I tell you, there is nothing more disturbing than seeing my thumbnail on my parents' smart TV. I asked, I was like, do you watch? And my mom was like, yeah, I want to watch. And I was like, Mom, you have to promise me right now that you will never watch my videos. And then my mom was like, but I watch your view counts go up. You know, I was like, oh, he's doing good today. And I was like, Mom, you are not allowed to watch, and you are not allowed to talk like you're my manager, okay? These are the 2 things that I forbid you from doing, because it'll make my job so much harder. I will be too embarrassed to talk to you. I'll be too embarrassed to yell about the things that I yell about on the internet, Mom. So that was rough. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was a little rough. Momager, like, comment, and subscribe. Dude, my mom she's not even subscribed. She doesn't even have a YouTube account. You know what I mean? My parents are watching YouTube the way that parents watch YouTube, which is like, you know how, like, hang on, 246? Yeah, guarantee some pinfu action. Sure. You know how parents watch YouTube? And they're like, they don't even have an account. They're not subscribed to anybody. They just watch the recommended feed because YouTube is like, oh, you don't even know how to subscribe. So I'll show you what you want to see. So my mom's YouTube feed, she watches a lot of fishermen in China, like, do their daily catches. They'll just film like, oh, today I'm going out on the bayou and I am doing a lot of filming. What is Right Lord doing right now? Oh, I am scared right now. Can someone hold me, please? Can someone hold me? Ah! Okay, that's the kiss of death right there. We are not gonna discard that. Can you tell the fart story on the next YouTube vid? I can't, dude. Why? Because my mom watches my YouTube content. I am not okay with that. I am not okay with that. I am not okay with that. So now I can say whatever I want, and my parents have been forbidden. So if they hear something that they don't want to hear, that's kind of on them at this point, because they promised to not watch. How was the trip overall? It was okay. Beth and I went to dim sum with my parents. We cooked a nice little Whole Foods pre-prepared Christmas dinner. It was hard to cook though, because there was like some beef that we had to cook in the oven, and there was some beef between Beth and I over who's more handsome. I don't know. There's no beef between Beth and I. Sometimes I'm a little silly, okay? Sometimes I'm a little silly. Oh, you sung the door. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize that. Hazanov, good tidings, good tidings. And unfortunately, that was really difficult because we almost served up raw beef to my parents. But that's okay. We put it back in the oven, zapped it for a little bit longer, and it was absolutely fine. It was absolutely fine. 579? Oh, you shouldn't have. You absolutely shouldn't have. What's going on here? I don't even know what's going on here. Well, I guess I'll throw that. I'm not really sure. I want 2 pairs in my hand, though. I want 2 pairs in my hand. I'm not gonna lie to you there. What else? Oh, okay. So I had some huge hauls. Not only that, Beth had some huge hauls. My mom, I already told you, right? They got me a massage gun, and they don't know that and if they watch this, you promised me not to. They don't know. They got me a massage gun. They don't know that I literally sold my massage gun because I don't like massage guns, okay? They got me a massage gun. I pretended like I liked it. And honestly, I'll give this new one a chance. It's different than my old massage gun. Fraz, good tidings, good tidings. They got Beth an incredible gift. They got her a set of Lego succulents. What the fuck? Why did you give Beth the greatest gift I've ever seen? Why did you give Beth the greatest gift I've ever seen? And it was because my mom was like, oh, at work. That's my mom's voice, apparently. I shouldn't do that. That's probably mean and offensive. But my mom was like, oh, at work, some of my young coworkers were like, you should get her this. And so I did. All right, fine. Fine. Have your Lego succulents. Good. Good. I'm not bitter about it at all, as you can tell. Jealous, those are some good Legos. They look beautiful. I told Beth, like, please enjoy these on your own. And I think she's driving right now, so she's not gonna hear this, but I mean, if she does, this is all sorts of fricked up. Beth, I'm sorry. This is only half true, okay? But I was like, Beth, you should really enjoy these by yourself, but deep down, can I tell you something? I was like, fuck. Oh, it'd be so fucking sweet to build these together. I'm evil, dude. I'm fucking evil. I was like, oh. I told Beth, I put on a brave face. For my significant other. I was like, Beth, you should build your Lego succulents by yourself. That sounds like a lovely time. Deep down, I'm like, oh, holy fucking shit. I want to build them together. Jonas Gaming, thank you for the Prime. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Electric Canyon. Sounds like mom knows how to stir up some more beef. You think she's trying to rip us apart? Lisa, you're tearing me apart? Electric Canyon, good tidings. Frazier, good tidings. What else happened? I looked for my Game Boy Advance SP. I'm really sorry, because a lot of this I talk about on the YouTubes, and this is probably gonna make it on the YouTube. So I sincerely apologize there if you're getting a little double doses. I'm sorry. I can't. I like to share my life with everyone, and the Twitch audience is not necessarily the same as the YouTube audience, but I understand the repetitiveness might be a little bit of a turnoff. And you know what? Looks like the heavens agree. Green Dragon Red 5, that's okay. We'll deal into a 2 hand. This is a cute little love tap, you know? That's absolutely okay. Constantina, good tidings, good tidings. I turned my family's garage upside down trying to search for my Game Boy Advance SP. We didn't find it. We found my Nintendo DS Lite, which honestly, pretty freaking based. I don't know what you want me to say. Still really based, but I wanted to find the SP because it's different and it's cool, and I wanted to play Pokemon Emerald on a Game Boy Advance SP. Sue me, you know what I mean? That's just like the platonic ideal of what I think gaming should be. That's just what I think gaming should be. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, but I want original hardware. So the battery has run so dry. I will get a new one. I will try. That's just off the top of the dome piece, by the way. Hang on. Do I want to cheat this and go goofball mode? I don't know if I want to cheat this and go goofball mode. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. It's beginning to look a lot like Riichi. It's beginning to look a lot like Riichi. Tic Tac Tiger, you've got an SP. Okay. Someone's doing a little, if you got it, flaunt it kind of action. And you know what? I'm jealous. I'm hella jealous. I can't even pretend. We didn't find that. What did we find? We found a lot of embarrassing baby photos of yours truly. We found a lot of baby photos of yours truly. And a lot of them are naked photos, you know? I mean, I was gonna say nudes, but it's not nudes. Chewy, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Holy guacamole, that is so kind. That is so kind. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I was talking about nudes. Because a lot of them were like, you know, cute baby photos, but I was in my birthday suit. I wasn't wearing much. So Beth found all of those. Beth found what the hell? Oishi, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. These are both very incredibly freaking kind. What the heck is going on here? People like hearing about the childhood photos. And I was so naked. No, Constantina, thank you for gifting us sub. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's losing money if I don't buy gift subs. Oishi, what school of economics did you go to, and how can I convince others to sign up? Can we work together on this, please? I would love to. I paid extra for mine on the street outside of Twitch. You got scalped? You're walking the streets of New York City paying extra for tickets to the Lion King on Broadway, except it's Twitch gift subs? Oh my god, we're getting slurped. We're not even getting to play Magic the Gathering right now. We're not even getting to play Riichi Mahjong. Hope your mom catches one of these. Come on. Wow. Too soon. Honestly, too soon. Bread Bowl, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Okay, so everyone, thank you. That is incredibly kind, okay? That is incredibly freaking kind. That is so nice. And I didn't even stream on Monday, so thank you. I really appreciate it. I will say this. I hate to reward your good, no good deed goes unpunished. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow, Thursday night, instead of Friday, okay? Because Beth spent Christmas with me and didn't really get to see her friends or and so we're just splitting. This week is all sorts of fricked up, okay? The streets are all sorts of fricked up right now, okay? I'll just tell you that much. No, but channels, no! No one listened to this. No one listened to this. No one listened. That's not real. That's not real. Rant with me is like Yusong stream, your mom is there. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, what was I saying? We found some embarrassing baby photos. You know what else that was embarrassing that we found? We found this, we found my old journals. And some of them are nice. One of them was like just a regular journal, but one of them's like a moleskin that I'm gonna continue using to this day. One of them, when you find a nice moleskin, PogChamp, right? But I found a journal that like a diary that I was writing on. Oh, come on. Luna Leaf, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Okay, that is very kind. That is very kind. It's incredibly kind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, that's $50. That's 50 US dollars. Please, everyone, I'm saying this retroactively, but you better be buying nice things for yourself first, okay? Buy yourself a nice little retro Game Boy Advance SP first, okay? What was I saying? Ah! It's the door. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I can't discard the door. I think what we do right now is throw the 3s away and try to Jeremy Pivens into a hand where we can use the door. I mean, I already fricked up a little bit, right? I already fricked up a little bit with what I've discarded. Going a little Suji gaming. What was I saying? Found a lot of child. Oh, I found a journal that I was writing in high school, and I was kind of edgy during high school. And in the dedication line, like this notebook is dedicated to, I wrote, to anyone who's ever been terrified. Oh, cringe. It's okay. It do be like that. I appreciate it. It do be like that. Lightspeed Sloth, good tidings. Mount with me is like you sung stream in the middle of it. We think and talk about our parents. You know what? I'm into it. I'm cringing right now. God is dead and I have killed him. So that was a little embarrassing. Can I tell you something else? I need to tell you something, and bear with me, okay? Because it's going to sound I'm going to tell you a very sad thing, and then I'm going to tell you the most unhinged thing you've maybe ever heard, okay? Buckle up. Can we be a little vulnerable together? First is the sad thing. Christmas was really hard for me this year. I don't know if anybody else had a hard Christmas, but my grandpa in China is not doing too well. So he had surgery. He was really like not doing too hot. Things seem to be better now, but like I was talking to my grandpa on FaceTime all 3 days that we were there, and he's like sobbing because we grew up together. You know what I mean? Like he took care of me a lot when I was a little kid, and he's crying and he's like, hopefully you guys can make it to China. And I'm like, yes, hopefully we can. And I know deep down in my heart, I don't know if I can go back. I don't know if I can do that trip, you know, for a multitude of reasons, So I don't think we can play safe here, by the way. So that was really hard. And my parents, they don't talk about, this is such bullshit, man. I can't believe I lost this game. Oh my God. My parents, they don't really talk about, their emotions. So I was kind of alone with this, and you know, Beth is there to support me. Okay, that's the really sad thing. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Can I tell you the unhinged thing? We found my Nintendo DS, and of course I'm like, you know, going through an emotionally rough time, and I haven't been sleeping well. And so once we find my Nintendo DS, like when Beth and I have a quiet moment when I'm exhausted, Beth is like, oh, you still have the stylus. And I was like, Beth, I think that stylus has been inside me. And then Beth was like, what? And I was like, when I was younger. And she was like, were you just experimenting? And I was like, yeah. And then Beth was like, aw. And I was like, I'm so glad she's here. I'm so glad she's here. You know what I mean? Like when you date someone for 3 years and you feel safe, those are the conversations that you can share. Pay out the effing doubters.